Live on News Talk Radio 580 CFRA. Real people, real stories. It's Ron Corbett, Unscripted.
We are going to go to the phones right away. And main number here at the Hal Anthony Studio, 521-TALK, 521-8255. And Kevin, phoning us from North Gore this evening. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, Ron. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well, sir. Your thoughts on the Ontario budget?
Well, I confess there, your previous caller, Guy, there, he stole a little bit of my thunder there. He made some good points. But to directly answer the question you put to your audience this evening, there is nothing in that budget whatsoever that benefits me. I am an independent small business owner and operator, a homeowner, and there is nothing in this budget that serves to help me. In fact, it's actually quite the opposite. Hydro increases alone are frankly just killing me. And then the approach they're taking, okay, and stop me if I go wrong here, but they're selling off 60% of Hydro One for literally a one-time lump sum in an attempt to move us closer to balancing the budget. Do I have that part right?
I would say you have that part right, Kevin, yes. Now, the finance minister, though, I should put this out here, this is the public record, the finance minister says he's not actually selling anything, he's repurposing.
Oh, yeah, tomato, new taxes versus revenue tool, nomenclature at its finest. I'm sorry I missed your show there on the federal budget, but had I called in at that time, I would have said, it's great. At least there's one government out there that seems to be hell-bent on putting money back into my pocket.
Kevin, how did the federal budget help you?
The TFSA alone has instrumental. Now, I have yet to manage. I've yet to hit the maximum contribution. I guess if you wanted to put me into the proverbial box, I guess I'm one step above the poverty line. I guess that would be lower middle class. Whatever the nomenclature you want to use there.
In this country, in this day and age, that's working, Kevin.
Well, yeah, there you go.
They used to have a class for that, yeah.
Yeah, and they were able to not only bring the finances in line, but at the same time give much-needed assistance to taxpayers versus the Ontario government. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated with the Ontario government. I mean, we are so deep in debt, and they're promising to try to balance the books. But frankly, I don't see how you can do that from a one-time sale of an asset. Once you sell an asset, well, however you want to call it, but once you sell that asset, it's gone. You won't be able to do that again for a lump sum to go into infrastructure spending. But again, isn't there a whole disconnect there with the letter of the law saying that if you're going to sell off the hydro, you've got to pay down the debt first? So I am forced to ask the question, is any of that money actually going to be going to infrastructure? So to directly answer your question, no, there's nothing in this provincial government that benefits me, and I doubt there'll be anything in this budget that benefits my community.
Kevin, thank you for the call tonight, and thank you for your patience.
Thank you for letting me vent there, Ron.
Okay, no problem.